Listen, my friends, we have every reason to be fired up and to be angry at the evil that walks the earth in this world, in this sick world. I just need to be honest and to be open and to be a voice for those who do not have a voice. Specifically, the 3 incidents, August 22nd, September 6th, September 10th, okay, all within a very short amount of time. I will say, it's gonna get a little graphic in today's video. When you have people who are sick, who do not understand and do not respect the values of America, you get people who kill each other. And that's exactly what happened yesterday with Charlie Kirk. That's what happened with the Ukrainian refugee who fled a literal war zone to come to America, and guess what? Gets stabbed to death on a train. We'll talk about that. We'll watch the video together. And then the other one, a professor just literally walking her dog. And guess what happened? She gets killed. She gets stabbed to death for walking her dog. Is that why? Is it because she was white? Is it because she's a woman? Is it because she's a professor? Who knows? But we know some motives. That's what we know. So first things first, my friends, let's go ahead and I'll pull up the video now of Iryna, the Ukrainian refugee, again, came to America, the land of opportunity. She was a working immigrant. You can see she was coming from her pizza place, working a job at a pizza place. She was riding, what is this here? The Lynx Blue Line train in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's a troubled city, by the way. She's riding the train home from work. She's on her phone, minding her own business, as we all should. And what happens? Let's pull up the video and watch. So you see the guy opening the knife. And next thing you know, he stabs her. And look at this. You can see the blood on the ground. Apparently this is from his hand. Some guy, some idiot walks by doing nothing. And you can see this poor girl, I'll pause it right here. You can see this poor girl is in tears. Has no clue what happened to her. Probably some adrenaline. Who knows? Absolutely disgusting. Let me tell you, if I was on that train, me being the CEO and founder of Shed Knives, if I was on that train, I would have stabbed that guy to death. Pull up a photo. If we look at the different angles, we have these sick freaks who are sitting on the train as well. Oh, poor white girl got stabbed. I ain't gonna do nothing. People with that attitude, doesn't matter if you're black, you're white, you're Asian, you're whatever, you're an alien, doesn't matter. If you have the attitude where you can watch somebody get stabbed to death in the neck in America. This is not Somalia. This is not some third world country. This is America. And you get stabbed to death in the train, and then you have people sitting there. Well, it's not me. I wonder what happened. Maybe they're in shock. That's a thing. People do get in shock. But you're telling me that many people, that close, you saw that freak just walk right on by, minding his own business, not doing a thing. Look at the guy, I believe he was on vacation to Germany. He stood up for somebody and he got slashed in the face with a knife. And he was the one trying to help the situation. And you can find the interview of him responding to this situation with the poor Ukrainian Iryna. And he said, hey, if it was me, I would have done something. I stepped up. I would have stepped up again, even if it meant getting slashed in the face twice. She probably would have been safer in a war zone than in what? The Lynx Blue Line train of Charlotte, North Carolina. She was killed by DeCarlos Brown Jr. What's his record look like? 14 arrests, felony, robbery, assault, all sorts of other stuff. 14 arrests. I've said this for years. I would rather have a dead criminal than one loose on the streets. If that guy was killed years ago, she would have still been alive. At least, Lord willing, she still would have been alive. If that guy was killed years ago. This is why I believe we need to bring back cruel and unusual punishment, because it is not cruel and it is not unusual if it is justified and common. It's not cruel and unusual if it's justified and common. Do you think that guy deserves to live another day? No, he does not. We should show no mercy for people like this, and you can see in the video, he says, I got that white girl. I got that white girl. If he does not get killed and murdered or executed, whatever you want to call it, by the American judicial system, I hope that the people in prison take care of that guy. September 6th, the Professor Julie, all right, she's walking her dog at Cecil Park in Auburn, Alabama, and she was dragged off the trail and stabbed to death. Another stabbing, stabbed to death. Now, as somebody who manufactures knives, who runs a knife company, I find it disgusting that people are using knives for offensive action. Knives are tools. Yes, they are deadly weapons if used incorrectly, but knives are tools. They are not meant to go attack the innocent. They are not meant to go harm refugees trying to work hard in the land of opportunity and make something of themselves and make something to benefit society. That's not what knives are for. Knives are not meant for attacking those people. Knives are meant, at least the ones I make, are meant for going out into the field, building your skills, improving your skills in the field, bushcraft, hunting, outdoor stuff. They're not meant for killing people. That's not what they're made for. Worst case scenario, you're in a situation where you have this freak DeCarlos Brown Jr. stabbing somebody, stabbing an innocent young woman. Then that's when you go on the defensive and you protect those around you. Because part of the Shed Knives movement, I say it all the time, the Shed Knives movement, we're here to better ourselves, better each other, and better society as a whole. And if you're just walking past crime, oh, well, it's not my problem. Someone will take care of it. Someone will take care of it until you're the victim, until it's your daughter, it's your sister, it's your wife, it's your girlfriend. Young men, military-age males, what the heck are you doing? Too many of you are fat. Too many of you are lazy. Too many of you can't get your act together. Too many of you, I see it all the time. People in my own community, in my own church, my own neighbors, these freaks, they can't get their act together. And what happens? You get disgusting criminals who think it's okay to go do crime. Go stab people, go shoot people, okay? The last one, which I bet you all are waiting for me to talk about, September 10th, yesterday, Charlie Kirk shot in the neck at a public event in Utah Valley University in Utah. And if you watch the video, which I'm not gonna put that video up because that's definitely graphic. I mean, all of them are graphic, unfortunately. But what's disgusting is that we have guys like Charlie Kirk who believe in equal debates. His goal was to provide a floor, provide a space for people to have a peaceful conversation about differing opinions. And I love what Greg Medford has told me before. He said, and he's posted this online, he said, once you actually sit down and you talk with somebody with a differing opinion, you start to find just how similar you guys are. You start to see, hey, we actually don't differ on 20 things. We really only have a differing opinion on 2. And we can still find some similarities within those 2 things. I think it's good what he was doing. He opened up an opportunity for people to come and speak and for people to come and listen. And somebody shot him. Now, we don't know if this was an ultra far right conservative or if this was an ultra far left liberal or if they were somewhere in between. Or if this was the government who shot him. Or if this was a foreign government who shot him. We have no clue at this point. I have no clue at this point. However, what I do know, and what we all know, is that this guy was shot at a public event, a legal event, not like the illegal riots, okay, the George Floyd riots, not protests, burning down your own city. That's not legal. But this guy, Charlie Kirk, complete legal event. It's okay. They had security there. They had police. This was an okay event. And then you get shot in the neck. This point in the video, I challenge you guys. Actually do something. Do something. Stop this defensive, I'll just, see what happens. I'll let it, things will work itself out. Shut up. You're not doing anything. I encourage you, go do more push-ups, go do more sit-ups, train, drink more water, carry a knife, go buy a handgun, go get equipped for battle. Because right now, with all of the illegal immigrants coming into our country, with all of these sick criminals thinking it's okay to stab people, thinking it's okay to just go do as I please and do racially motivated crimes, which, by the way, are completely wrong. Whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're another race or ethnicity, racially motivated crimes completely unacceptable. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? I find it disgusting that we're gonna attack people just because of their race, because they have a different culture, because they look a different way. That's terrible. Maybe they have a different ideology. If this ideology is negatively impacting society and they're actively doing something about it, then we need to take action. In terms of religion, we have Muslims, we have Christians. I myself am a devout Christian. Doesn't mean I'm going out attacking Muslims, but some Muslims like to go out and attack Christians, so then we need to take care of those people. So I encourage you guys to get yourself together. Get your act together, especially if you're a military-age male. You know who needs to take responsibility for action? The military-age males of society. We need to take action. We are the ones that are the deciding factor. Will America, and we can even take America out of the equation, will the country you represent, if you are in America and you're an American military-age male, if you're in Canada and you're a Canadian military-age male, if you're in Iraq and you're an Iraqi military-age male, will you defend your country inside of your country? That's the question. So get your act together so that way you have the skills, you have the strength, and you have the equipment, so that way when you see some of this nonsense pop off, you're ready to take action. You're ready to defend the vulnerable. You're ready to defend women and children, defend the innocent, and take those who are committing crimes. We got to do something about this because, guys, obviously the judicial system is not doing a good enough job. Because if they were, we would not have this problem. Do you think in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, do you think they have a pretty big drug problem compared to America? No, they don't have a big drug problem. That's because if you are a drug dealer, you get executed. Oh, they don't have a drug problem. Do you think America would have a stabbing problem of innocent people on buses if every time someone got stabbed, they were publicly executed on TV? Do you think we'd have a stabbing problem? I don't think so. We might have one or two more incidents and then those people would again be executed live on TV. I think that would fix things. I'm tired of the nonsense. I'm tired of acting like this is all okay, because it's not. It's actually very sick. It's disgusting. And we need to take action. We need to do so in the proper manner. Please note, I am not encouraging people to go commit acts of violence. This is not the message. The message is to be in the right space, to be in the right condition, so that way if you need to defend, not offend, if you need to defend the innocent and defend those who are vulnerable, you can do so. You have the capability to do so. You have the tools to do so. I do not encourage violence. I think it's terrible. I wish we were a society of peace. I wish we were. I have some solutions to how we can get there. In the meantime, we need to be ready. We need to be training. We need to have the proper tools. I encourage you guys, go buy a handgun. Go buy a knife. So that way, if somebody wants to invade your home, knock down your door, try and shoot and rape your children and your spouse, well, you can take care of that, no problem. You don't have to call the police. Oh, there's somebody in my house, but I can't do anything because I'm fat, lazy, and unprepared. You need to be fit, you need to be active, and you need to be prepared. This is the message. This is the message. Guys, I'm absolutely tired. I'm absolutely tired of seeing people who want to do better, who want to improve, who want to benefit their families through their efforts, like I do. I do this business so that way one day, Lord willing, I can provide and allow for more opportunity for my family, but also so I can benefit my community, benefit my society, benefit my nation. This is why I do this. And I'm tired of seeing people who have that same mindset and that same or very similar ideology, they get harmed. They get shot, they get stabbed, they get beaten, they get raped. This is disgusting. And who are we, especially military-age males? That's who I'm talking to. The youth, the masculine youth of society. Put the candy down, put the soda down, okay? Put the Xbox controller down, go pick up some dumbbells or some boxing gloves and get to work. Get training. You got too many idiots in society that think it's okay. Oh, well, the military will take care of it. Well, who's supposed to be in the military? Us, the young masculine youth. That's who. 20s, 30s, teens even. We're supposed to be prepared for this. Guys, it's disappointing, but I'll finish with this. It is more important than ever, especially on a day like September 11th, where hundreds and hundreds of people died from a terrorist attack. The hijacking of the planes, buildings coming down, all of this crazy stuff. Just the thought that people want to do these things and then go the extra mile and actually go do it, that's terrible. So we need to become a country, we need to become a nation of people who do not take that. And we don't take it lightly. If you want to commit an act of violence in my country, you will be met with even more violence. You will be met with even more destruction. So don't even try it. It's unacceptable to be doing this stuff. And I'm very thankful and I'm grateful that we have such a good community here at Shed Knives. So that way we together can go do the work, go do the training, go get the tools. So that way we are prepared to defend ourselves and defend our families and defend those around us. Think about this. The August 22nd incident strikes way too close to home because I have some friends who are here working the summer, working for about 5-6 months, and they work at pizza places as well. And these people are here. They're migrants to America, legal migrants, by the way, trying to work, trying to get some money for themselves and for their family. They're trying to provide for their family because America truly is, and I truly believe, is the land of opportunity. And they are here, they assimilate with the culture, they work hard. These people are working 12 to 18 hours a day, 6-7 days a week, which most of you American males are not. These people are doing this, they're riding their bikes, riding scooters, taking the bus. And I just think, man, if this was one of them, if this was one of my friends who got stabbed on the bus, what would I do? And let me tell you, I'd take some direct action real quick. If this was your sister, what would you do? If this was your daughter, I mean, think about this. The parents have this daughter who has come to America to work a job and to what they thought would be a more safety. She did this and then she gets stabbed and she gets killed. Okay, the professor, she retired, I believe, in 2021. She's walking her dog, gets stabbed. Charlie Kirk, trying to allow the First Amendment for not just conservatives, but also for Democrats, liberals, whoever. If you have a voice, he wanted to give you a spot on the floor. Whether you believe in his side, you believe in his thinking or not, he still wanted to provide an opportunity for you to talk. Okay, there are several things I disagree regarding Charlie Kirk and some of his ideology, but I still think it's great to allow a space where people can come forward and have a peaceful conversation, have a debate, have a peaceful debate, even better. And you guys want to shoot them. You want to take these people out. You want to stab them. You want to shoot them. Again, I am anti-violence. I do not believe in violence. What I believe in is defending true core values of integrity, of discipline, and just protecting the innocent. That's like number one right there. You need to gear up. You need to be ready. And for those of you who do take the buses, be ready. Be on the lookout. Look out for those who are on their phone, who have their earbuds in, who have no situational awareness. You need to be on the lookout for them. You need to have your head on a swivel. You need to be ready. If you're a taxi driver, you need to be ready. If you're a bus driver, you need to be ready. If you're the trash man who picks up the trash, you need to be ready. It does not matter where you are in society. You need to be ready, especially if you are the masculine youth. If you're a young man, or if you're an old man, if you're a male, you need to be even more ready, because this is our job. It's not the woman's job to go protecting us. This is just not how things work. I mean, certainly they can. Women do join the military, police, all that. But men were built to provide and to protect, so we need to act like it. And I encourage all of you, man or woman, I encourage you to be ready, to be prepared. Talk to your family. Hey, what's our game plan? What's our strategy? What are we going to do? Somebody comes into our home. What are we going to do? You need to be ready, be on the lookout, and just be prepared. If you're at the grocery store, you need to be ready. These things happen, guys. It's absolutely disgusting what's going on here in America and what's going on in Western Europe. What's going on in England, okay? It's terrible, guys, but we can fix it. We can fix it as a team. We can stop violence just by being prepared, being ready, having a strong presence. That can be the difference between somebody getting stabbed in the neck on the way from their job, shot in the throat for practicing First Amendment speech. That can be the difference just by having a strong presence, just by showing, hey, I'm ready for action. I'm ready to defend. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with my country. Don't mess with my people, or you will begin the wrong side of the knife. You'll begin the wrong side of this bullet. Guys, I appreciate all of you. Do some push-ups. Get to work. Make things happen. And I will see you all in the next one. Let's go!